For this look, I wanted to keep my makeup as normal as possible, in the sense that I didn't want to be too pale. I wanted it to be like I have literally just had my head ripped off. So I applied the foundation, just a slightly lighter shade than usual. I went in with my usual concealer underneath my eyes. I applied my eyeshadow using Revolution's Flawless palette, and then I applied my brows using Benefit's Browzings. I then went in with a little bit of blush to add a little bit of colour to my cheeks. So here I use Max Fever. And then for my lips, as I was going for a slightly glamorous look with the smoky eyes and red lip, I use Max Ruby Woo and applied this with a lip brush. So I applied NYX's eyeliner and winged it out slightly the corners. I applied a couple of layers of Maybelline's Lash Sensational mascara to my upper and lower lashes. I then, with the eye that was okay, went in and on the waterline just used a black. And then on the eye that I'm going to bruise out, I actually used a red. Again, it is an NYX, can't remember the name, but I will link it down below. And then I started to create my bruise. So to create my black eye, I use Revolution's Flawless palette. I use the brown and the black. I just smudged the eyeshadow all around my eye area. I brought it down into my nose and down to just above my cheekbones. I also created a little bit more of a contour with that darker colour, and I just really smudged them out just to create that smudged bruise skin look. So I was enjoying this a little bit too much. I got a little bit carried away and decided to take that bruise a little bit further up into my forehead. So again, I'm using the eyeshadows and I'm just smudging them out nicely. So to really make this bruise pop, I pulled out my bruise wheel and I used a real blue with the dark red, sort of the brownie red. I then applied this around my eyes and also to my forehead and really smudged it out. It just gives a little bit more creativity to the bruise, makes it pop and a little bit more lifelike. Then to create my pulled off head, I then wanted to do a jagged line around my neck, just roughly, so I knew exactly where I was going to fill out and paint. So I just use this really jaggedy, don't want anything even, just really odd. Again, just have lots of fun with it. Once I'd marked exactly where I was going to pull my head off, I then filled out the gap in black, as this was going to be the space between my head and my body. So yeah, I just filled it out with black just to block out that area. Once I've blocked out the black area, I then go in with the red, extending it slightly as though I had been bleeding. I then marked off the next step, where I am going to apply some glue and tissue paper. So when I was ready, I started to apply the liquid latex to my body. However, I must stress that this glue is made for your skin. So it is for body glue. It is for body work. So this is safe to use in your skin. So make sure you get a glue that you are able to use in your skin. I don't want any of you having any allergic reactions, because that's just the worst. So anyway, once I'd applied my liquid latex, I then screwed up little bits of tissue and I stuck them to my neck. So then I applied a little bit of foundation to the tissue, and then I also went in with a red. So as you can see, this tissue paper is creating a lot of texture. So as we can imagine, once we have a part of our body chopped off, it is not very nice. It's bumpy, it's lumpy, and it's not smooth. So that was the effect I was going with the tissue and the liquid latex. So once I was happy with the colouring and the shading on my neck, I then went in with the messy bit. So I applied a bit of stage blood to my lip, and then I also applied a little bit to my nose, and then I completely smothered my neck in this syrup stuff. It is so sticky and it is so messy. So make sure you cover your area well, and also your clothes. It does come out in the wash, it is fine, but it is really sticky, and as I'm just applying it and letting it drip, it went everywhere.